Well. Long time no see, my friends. How's it all going? Welcome to Blood of a Fool. I'm your host, Bree, whatever the hell you want me to be. Welcome to the show. I haven't been around. I fucking know. Please forgive me. Please do it so. See, I was not right. And now we're here. I can't rhyme with it. I'm sorry, guys. I don't have a great excuse. I just needed to take some time away from streaming. To be honest, I probably wouldn't be streaming today if I wasn't about to present something that I needed to record. But here we are. So, I'm sorry. I apologize to anyone who looked forward to my channel. I don't think there's that many of you, but maybe I'm just letting myself down. Yeah, I appreciate it, guys, and I apologize for not being around. In the meantime, in the time that I have been away, I have returned to GTA RP in Prodigy. I have been working on that a lot in my spare time, meaning basically Hope now is manager of a mechanic shop, as well as a worker at a new car dealership, not Larry's. Larry's is completely kaput. I am logging on, recording, and starting a stream now because I am about to present a business idea to the mayor. And I did want to at least, have some sort of record of this event, just for my sake and Hope's storyline. It is sort of a big deal. So, please forgive me. This whole presentation is going to be a little rough. I'm nervous, but I want to go ahead and get it over with because it's been a pain in my ass, and I just want to get it over with. So, we're going live now. If I still feel well and everything's go well, then maybe after this we'll stay live and see what we can't get into. But in the meantime, let's get into some GTA RP. Back with Hope Winchester. We're going to go present a business idea to the mayor. Let's hope things go well. And welcome back, guys. Good to see y'all. Let's go. That down for now. I'm not gonna do a webcam right now, just because we're in RP and I just find it better to just not have a webcam while I do RP. Plus, this is already pretty nerve-wracking, so I want to play it as cool as possible. Let me get everything ready. I've got to get the presentation ready to upload. Okay. For my little sake, I'm going to keep the music going. Oh, come on. Okay. Alright, we can do this. Let's present it and get it over with. That way, you know that you did, you tried. You tried, you know that you tried. What the fuck? Cool. All right. Okay, so we're gonna present this business, okay? Present this business. We can do this. Don't be nervous. Why do I have these old ass... I'm so mad. Spicy, Dingo, Will, hello. What is going on with these old ass... Oh no, that's right, because you do the Prime. I don't think I have a thing set up for Prime. Ugh! I don't have time to look at this. Hello, Will. Thank you for your subscription. Hey, that's alright. I appreciate that. I just wish it was a cooler fucking... notification. I don't know how to fix it right now. Or that's something... I can't even remember how you fix it right now. Maybe that's something you do in Twitch. No, you do it... I don't know. My brain ain't working. Oh, here it is. Here it is. I think last time I looked for the Prime notification, I couldn't find it. Because I bet you these other ones are working. Let me see. Twitch, subscription, Prime. Okay, I see it. Jumpy Kevin. What is Jumpy Kevin? Preview it. Let's do that. That's funny. I don't know, for Prime. Give me something for Prime. What could be a good gift for Prime? Let me think. Come on, brain, work. Alright, let me pick something. Here we go. Sorry, guys. I'm fixing this notification. Let's do this. Okay, okay. I'm fixing it now. Can I just upload something and you not be a prick? Here we go. Boom, boom. Does that work? Now let's preview it. That's wonderful. Why is the sound still this? Why? Beautiful. Cool. I got it fixed now. Next time, it should be a better one. Why do you... It don't want to play my sound. It just don't want to play my sound. Oh wait, no, it's because I'm an idiot. Now I got it. Now I got it. Perfect. Next time, Will, it's gonna be beautiful. Oh, by the way, okay, I see your stream. Okay, alright, let's do this. Okay, no, do not. Okay, okay. I got the whiteboard. Yes. Let me eat some food. Who the fuck? I hate when people put their trash in my yard. This shit still's got 42 on it. But it's for somebody else's shit. I don't want your shit, bro. Alright, so I'm trying to look beachy. So to keep that theme, let's get our beach car out. Alright, let's do this. Let's go to City Hall, City Hall. I don't even know where it's at. We're talking about the courthouse on North Rockford, right? Talking about the courthouse on North Rockford, right? I think that's what we're talking about. Okay. All right, all right. Everybody doing all right? Everybody can hear everything. What do you guys think of my Riata? I fixed it up, you know? Very beachy. Like, if I don't look like a boat salesman, I don't know who does. You look at me, you'd be like, you're selling boats or something. You're doing something sophisticated and by the water. Hey, look, but don't stare, you know? The car does look pretty good, though. I usually don't take this car around, but ever since I fixed it up, I've been driving it around a lot lately. Not only that, but I upgraded it to an A-class, so it's pretty good right now. Drives like an A-class. I don't have doors, which I love it. Looks beachy. I've practiced this presentation a couple times. Each time it lasts about roughly, I think about 20-30 minutes to get through basically reading everything and getting through all my little thoughts. So damn, this thing goes 131 now. Woo! 135. Damn. For a vapid Riata. You can tell, does this bitch live by the beach or what? This car's so much faster now that it's an A-class. I don't know where to park my car. I get nervous about parking it out front. Is there not better parking? Or should I just park it out front? Fuck it.
Your car just got fucked.
Of course it did.
Oh my god, dude. I'm parking it around back. Fuck that. I'm parking it around back. Fuck that. You better fuck with my car like that. Nuh-uh. We will go back here if that's the case. Beautiful. God, whatever. I'll go around to the front. This cool house is a lot to process.
Apartment loan. I'm probably gonna get my shipping possessed. I'm not gonna lie.
No, if you only missed it once, it's fine.
Nope, missed it twice.
Yeah, you should definitely pay that.
Yep, you missed the last 2 payments for this loan. Now I gotta pay $51,000 by the 10th.
Shit, you might want to start making money, twin.
Yeah, I gotta start doing that tomorrow. What's
Yeah.
today? The 3rd?
You got
Damn.
7 days. You got a week.
I got a week to make $51,000. I would do trucking, but I have to go through that post-op shit, and that shit is just lame.
Yeah.
I don't. It's.
Well, I got a
it's terrible.
payment of 10K due this weekend and another one next weekend. And then I have 2 payments left that have 30 and 16K on them. Those are 2 different ones that I can't pay until the next month.
You want to lend me $51,000?
No, I don't even have that much for that.
What, bro? You're a gang member now. Come on, I know you got the money.
Whoa!
What?
Look here, bro. There's a bunch of ugly motherfuckers in this building right now. All right, bro, chill out.
Said you're a traffic cone member. What? Bitch, I will. Let me tell you something. That person standing right over there. Snitch.
Till the next day. Love you. Bye, Jace.
You mean? Oh, headaches. Having headaches. Can you hear me? Hello, Nikki? Yep, I read it. Well, goodbye. Can't hear. Hello?
Room 1C. What is room 1C?
Hello, Nikki?
This is the top floor. North Hall. I don't know my way around here at all. Is it the first floor? Jury, south. Let's try upstairs. I don't know. 1C.
Can you share me your number as well?
There she goes.
I don't charge. Hello.
Hello.
Oh.
Hello.
Hey there. Follow me.
How are you doing?
Well, thank you. Thank you. How are you?
Oh, we're hanging in there, you know. God, my head hurts around here.
Give it a minute to take everything in.
How's things been going?
You know, being the mayor is a very exciting opportunities.
I
That
bet.
is what I'm doing.
Oh, I bet. Jesus Christ. Well, I appreciate you taking some time out for me. Yeah, sorry I sort of, it took me a minute to get everything together, you know, some nightmares and whatnot, but we're here now. So, but you've been doing alright and everything?
Mm-hmm.
It's good to see you. Congrats, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you.
Alright, well, I won't try to take up too much of your time. Let me set this up. That metal detector must be fun.
Yeah.
Oh god, these things are so tall. Alright, we can just do it like this, whatever. I can't quite get to the top of it to make it into, like, you know what I'm saying? Well, that works. Okay. Also, please forgive me. It's been a while since I've done a presentation, so I'm going to try not to word vomit all over the place and get my ideas contained as possible. Because at the end of the day, I mean, you've known me for a while. I've been around for quite a while. I think I'm going on my 2 years now. And I've lived in Sandy since they first opened up housing. So I've lived across from the marina where we first met, and I've been really started this idea a little over a year ago. I just haven't really wanted to push it too much. Well, I was busy with Larry's. In my defense, I gave Larry's my full time, but now with everything that happened with that, I want to put my energy into my own business. You know, I'm a manager right now at Seton Sands. I've done plenty of managing and all that sorts of stuff, especially in other cities. I've owned my own mechanic shops, done business management. That's my specialty, business management, ownership. It's what I like to do. I don't like to get into trouble or do other shit. That's basically what I like to do. With that said, obviously, you know, I'm Hope, and I usually represent. My last name's Winchester. The Winchester name goes down the line a bit. Obviously, my 5 times great grandfather first invented the Winchester rifle back in 1866. So while I do not have the same necessary enthusiasm for weaponry as my family does, I do like to represent them in some way or form. So anything that I do present is part of the Winchester Incorporation, more or less, which is just, you know, my family line. So if you see, you know, my logo, that's what it is. That's my family line, the Winchester Incorporation, okay? So, basically what this business all summarizes down to, like, there's 2 ways I could take it, right? It could, if I get the full government's corporation, it'd be a lot of fun. But I also understand that there's a chance that might not happen. So it can be like either like a real simplified business, or we could do like something really fabulous, right? We've got summer around the corner, and I'm a big outdoors person, and in my spare time I do a lot of fishing. And I think I briefly talked to you about this when we first met. I usually tell it to anybody around the marina, but I'm a big fish enthusiast. And while we did get some fishing improvements months and months ago, and with the app and everything, it's still lacking a lot, in my opinion. And one thing that is also lacking is the boats. There is a big lack of boats, and seeing people out there with boats. There's not really a reason to buy a boat unless you just love it so much. So I just want to kind of put a reason onto owning a boat, and a reason to go out there and fish and have fun. Because in my previous cities, I have been in cities before where the fishing is a little bit more in depth, and where you can go out there and do a little bit of everything. So let me break it down, more or less. What do I bring you? So obviously, my main focus has been on that little shop there by the marina. As you can see here, I've got a little helicopter view. You know which one I'm talking about. Very small offices. There's not much you can do in there. I don't want my employees to be inside all the time. I want them to be out on the marina. Like, for instance, the side duties. I'd want them to be out there scrubbing the docks, have some show boats out there, cleaning the show boats, cleaning the mirrors. I want to see, like, the workers out there. You know, obviously, it doesn't need a big crew. It's not a big operation. It's a small office. So have a nice, small, tight group. A lot of outside work there at the offices. So my idea was Alamo Sea Sales. More or less. That is ass. That's right. Yes, ass. Not the bad kind of ass. Not the dilapidated ass. But the nice, big, juicy, fancy, lotioned up ass. Okay? I want to put the fun in the summer. And I want to bring boats around on the water. So let's break down those ideas. So there's a lot, but I've got it sort of confined into this presentation. It's not a long one, so I don't want you to think that I'm about to sit here and ramble on for like 3 hours. But just basically,
Also, is the moving, have you shifted the photo yet, or am I crazy?
yeah, I've changed it. Can you not see it?
No, it's just on the first slide.
Oh shoot, let me see. Maybe I can move it down some more. Let me try this again. Work with me, whiteboard.
If all else fails, you can send it to me as well, and I can pull it up on my computer.
Yeah, we could do that too. These things are just so tall. Even at my home, I could hit the little thing up top. Lets me slideshow it. Hold on, let me see. Ah! I hit it. Okay. So, you see that? Alamo Sea Sales?
Yeah.
Perfect. Alright. So firstly, I'm just gonna like read everything I have on here, so my words are more constructed. I've got everything written on here, and then I'll talk a little bit more about it afterwards. But okay, so yeah, Alamo Sea Sales. The Winchester Incorporation, I want to bring you Alamo Sea Sales. Yes, ASS for short. Sandy's premier boat and fishing club. We aim to revolutionize the fishing and boating industry, providing plenty of new job opportunities, premier water vessels, premier fish oils, unique fishing gear, and water fun to the fine people of Sandy. We've got summer right around the corner, so let's bring some fun to the water. We've got miles of ocean life and coral reef. Let's go out there and explore it, alright? ASS is a quality fishing gear service to our boat captains and sea adventure enthusiasts. We want to get more people out there in the beautiful waters of Los Santos. A fun oceanside place to hang out on a nice sunny day, bringing people together, to have new adventures, make friends, fish, provide new jobs, and most importantly, make memories. So yeah, it's a big outdoor club, but again, it focuses mainly, well, club more or less, but business that focuses on boat sales and fishing. And I do have like more ideas to sort, because obviously I thought if it was just boat sales, I didn't think it would be enough, to keep it a steady business. Obviously I've seen at Vultures that the boat industry is really lacking right now. So I had to think of what I could do to expand on that to make, a proper working business, bring in a little bit of money. Obviously not a bunch of money like the regular businesses, but a decent amount where it can fluctuate and grow on its own. So with that, I had to make a couple ideas. With that, I bring you like the vision. So these are just sort of the ideas that I've come up with about it. Some can go, some can stay, but yeah, let me break it all down. So it's a small office right by the water where most business is handled on the marina. A social gathering ground where people can dock up their boats, fish, eat a little, shop, and socialize. Ideas like expanding the fishing industry, bringing in a bigger variety of salt and freshwater fish. Bigger, possibly illegal fish could be obtained at night, giving the rangers new watch duties. Premiering different fishing methods like spear and net fishing, while using vessels to reach better, more rare fishing spots. Even fish out at the Cayo Islands. When you're done fishing, they could unload and clean the fish at specific docks to be prepared for sale, providing more materials for our economy and new activities for our regular civilians of Los Santos. The sailors can pull up to our docks, get a repair, customize their boats, and enjoy a fresh snack while they choose/plan their fishing voyage. We also do daily fishing tournaments. This is also an idea I would like to incorporate, inspired from my old city more or less, which was a lot of fun. Daily fishing tournaments. Participants will gather in the same area, and whoever catches the most fish in an hour wins a cash prize. Pretty simple. During the tournament, you could catch some rare sea treasures worth a pretty penny. We also want to highlight specific bodies of water throughout our city by bringing new water activities. This includes things like a lazy river, something just as simple as putting a tube in the water and sitting on it and just going down. Or jet ski races down the stream, scuba diving, the coral reefs, or scuba exploration in a little tank, which they are available. There's a huge world, underwater world, and it deserves exploring. We also plan on having monthly yacht parties to be sure to be the talk of the town. So those are just a couple ideas that I had as far as bringing the business and what it could be possible of. And just to summarize all that, basically it would be boat sales, rentals, test drives, customization, and possible refuel. That might not be necessary since there is a small gas pump right by the office, but just a thought. Selling special shop fishing lures, bait, fishing poles, and fishing spears. Also a food stand. Because we're going to have so much fish, I thought it would be nice to have like a small little food stand, like the little coffee stands or something, like a small menu of maybe 4 or 5 items, where they could just go and have some fresh fish. Also providing fish for any restaurant that wants to add fish to their menu. Voyages will always be available for purchase, and employees can be around for purchase of a boat/scuba tours. I'm going to break down voyages in just a second. Then our daily fishing tournaments, I think like once a storm pretty much, and a monthly yacht event and new water sports. So again, things like the lazy river or jet ski races. There's a really nice place. I've got a picture of it here at the bottom left. It would be great for like the lazy river. They've even got some tubes and some equipment out there already, so it's really it's set to go right there. If we could just put some tubes on the water, put our fat butts in it and just go down, I think it'd be a lot of fun. Not too much required in that. And then so our services. What would we be providing? So that would be high quality boat, water vessel, and jet ski sales. Obviously, financing would be available for all vessels. Have some show boats on the water by the dock, plus test drives and minimal vessel rentals will be available. Obviously, I didn't want to make all boats available for rent, because when I go into voyages here in a minute, voyages would require a legal vessel. I don't, want everybody to just be going around in like illegal boats. They got to have some reason to purchase them. So that's just a thought. Also, bringing okay, let me just read it. We sell jellyfish structures. I would like for customers to be able to bring, if they've caught a jellyfish and they didn't have a table, for instance, they could just bring the jellyfish up and get it made into the jellyfish tanks. Also, if it's possible.
Hello?
Oh, can you not hear me?
No.
Okay, sorry. Let me. That's okay. I should probably restart that anyways because it was mouth vomit. Okay.
You said that you weren't trying to do illegal voyages, I think.
Yes. Give people a reason to buy boats. So that would be to have your own legal boat, so you could go out on a voyage. Again, I'm just gonna break down that in a second. Let me not get ahead of myself. Another idea would be people to be able to bring their jellyfish to us, and we go ahead and make those into the jellyfish tanks. So if they didn't have a table, let's just say they caught a jellyfish, they didn't want to bother with getting it all, they could bring it to us, and for a small fee, we turn into the jellyfish tank. And if it would be possible, fish mounts. So let's say they went out and caught the most rarest fish available, or the biggest, then they could come to us, and we would get it put onto a mount that they could put on their home. I thought would be a cool idea, if possible. Just basically making a fish mount, and they could put it in their home, and it would make a memory and make people, want to go out and get more fish mounts to put in their house, and just a reason to go out there and do it. Also, obviously, we'll have special fishing lures and bait for fishing, and then again, our fish stand for tasty fish snacks, since we're going to have so much fish, and I don't want to push businesses to necessarily have fish if they don't want to, but at least we could sell it and just have a small 4 menu item and right there at the dock, so people can do a little bit of everything. Also selling fishing voyages. Voyages can only be completed with a legal vessel with ice storage. Clean fish can be used as food for establishments, in medicine, or just for the benefit of our own agriculture, while earning a citizen a nice paycheck and providing jobs. I think this, what do you want to call it? The regular jobs on the app, they haven't been updated or changed in quite a while, and I do think the average citizens out there are pretty bored. So I do think, and most of them are fishermen, because it's just a nice change of pace. So I think this would be great for them to have something new to do. Also, vessels can be repaired, cleaned, and stored at the marina. Obviously, we'll offer as much things as we can just to be done there right on site without having to go, all over the place. Next one. Okay, the voyages. So, like I was saying earlier, the voyages are more or less fishing orders. So, like, imagine you go into the office, someone's there or not there, whatever. You can purchase a voyage without a person. You go to our board, you see what fishing orders or voyages are available for that day or whatever. Then you pick one out. So, it'll be based on how many members are in the group, which body of sea you want to go to, and how difficult of a voyage you would like, right? So the tougher voyages require the use of bigger boats with a higher fish count and a bigger crew to manage the ship, because obviously you'll have to go out on a bigger boat if you've got like a crew of, let's say, 7 or whatever. Sailors also can have a chance to come across some valuable sea treasures while they're out on these sea voyages. So just a little other incentive is you could find some rare gems out there. Who knows? I mean, it's a big ocean full of wonders. They could also buy a spear, if possible. Buy a spear from us, and while they're out doing their voyages, they could go underneath, do a little spear fishing in their spare time. Make it a little bit different, and the experience gives you better chances of catching the most rarest and biggest fish, as well as the sea treasures. So, and also, I thought of a voyage where basically we could have people go out and clean the sea. So, just like here, let me break it down. So basically, like one voyage, like an ocean cleanup voyage, that would be for like, let's say, one person or whatever. They could use any vessel for the cleanup. It doesn't have to be legal. And that would be roughly like they'd pay $100 for the vessel. They'd sign in, go to a specific spot to clean the trash, pick up the trash of the ocean, let's say maybe 30 pieces or so. It'll last about maybe 30 minutes, and then they get a payout. I didn't like put any examples of a payout because I couldn't think of any, but you get the idea. They get paid out for doing their cleanup. Then the other voyages would be based on how many people you have in your crew. So like, well, no, I forgot, but there's the other voyage to the island, the Cayo Island, just to like bring some attention to there. So we'll have the voyage. What's that?
This is the only part where I want to interrupt you. Cayo Perico is not recognized by the state of Los Santos, so anything that you do in regards to that island is more so uncharted territory.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well,
it's kind of like a free haven for criminals and whatever goes down on there, and also people do use that location for various crimes and purposes. So if you do plan on utilizing that location, just do be careful and make sure at the very least you have like a waiver form or something.
Okay.
Because police physically cannot reach out to that island in case you're kidnapped or what have you.
Right.
It is out of their jurisdiction. But continue.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. It's, at the end of the day, it's just a thought. That was one of the last ones I added on there. I had the ocean cleanup first, but it was just a thought to maybe bring people out there. Obviously, I haven't even really been out there myself, but again, that one's just a thought. Mainly, though, for the other voyages would be based on how many people you got on your crew. Like a voyage for 1 to 3 people on a boat. They use a legal vessel. They pay, just an idea, $250 for the voyage. They go out, sign in, go to a specific spot, read the itinerary. They'll have to catch a certain number of fish, and there will be like a list of the hottest fish, like if they can catch them, like a rare fish list. And if they can obtain those, they'll get a bonus for those, but they'll be like kind of hard to come by. So otherwise it'll just be based on them getting the numbered of required fish and then bringing it to a specific dock, cleaning it up, getting it ready for sale, and then, you know, selling it pretty much. So that would just be based on how many people were in a crew. So just to give an idea of something, you know, like that, just going out to a spot and being able to use a vessel, being able to catch some rare fish, it would be a lot of fun. See some boats out there. So what else do I got? Okay, as we get about halfway to almost through, some additions would be like like I was saying earlier, the water sport activities, like the tubing down the lazy river. I already went into that earlier and talked about that spot if that's possible. The fish sticks, which would be the fish stand. The idea into that would just be the caught fish. We use them at the small fish stand. There's a little picture of an example of like if we could use that stand. We could use a truck. It doesn't really matter, but just a place where they could get like po' boys, hush puppies, fish tacos, and maybe like frozen lemonade. And that would be nice to have there at the edge of the marina, along with little picnic tables, so people could sit and eat. I think would be real cute. Then we've got our Fisherman Club tourney that'll happen daily, once every storm for an hour. Participants sign in on the app or whatever. They sign in, and then they get sent a fishing location for that tourney. They basically have to go to that specific spot and then fish for an hour, and the person who catches the most fish gets a cash prize. During that time, they have a better chance of catching like rare ocean gems, and then yeah, they get a cash prize, and people gather together. Again, like I said earlier, I gathered that from a previous city. It was great fun. I looked forward to the fish tourneys every day. It was a great way to like gather people to talk, and it just was very a sociable event, and I think our city could use something like that to look forward to, like once a storm or something. Also, like I said earlier, AST employees will be active out and about the marina, keeping the marina in mint condition, wiping the windows. You'll see the people out and active. You can socialize with them. They're out there cleaning the docks, cleaning the boats. So I just want to see more the workers be outside. It'll just be a fun, free-flowing outdoor place. Let's see, getting down to the nit and grid. And then yeah, this just sort of summarizes some of the things and some examples, like I was saying earlier with the there's a scuba boat that is available. I don't know if we can get it in this city, but if we can, it would be great to do like scuba explorations where people can either rent it or go with us down and explore some coral reefs. If not that, just doing scuba diving tours, like just getting the scuba tanks or the air mask, I forgot what they're called, and just exploring some of the coral reefs. An employee could go out with them and like do a proper tour and know like where the best spots are to do those explorations. So it'll just be like a guide, and you spend a whole day out on the water. You go out and explore, catch some fish, out with a tour guide that knows what they're talking about. I thought it would just be a lot of fun. Then we've got like, we'll have more vessels available, because at Vulture I think they might be lacking a little bit. I know the catalog is a mess. Anytime I go there, the catalog doesn't work very well. When you get the boats out for test drive, 9 times out of 10 you run into an issue. So we don't have a great reliable boat sales place in my opinion. So just to re-evolutionize the boating industry here in the city, have more vessels available, have the catalog be nice, have the boats available, well, some boats there to be seen, and then the yachts. Just an idea, you know, we'll have the yacht parties every month. Possible that if maybe people could rent a yacht of some size with a boat captain for a hefty price. That's just a thought. I mainly just want to have our yacht parties every month, where we just take out a yacht and just, you know, party it up. So that's just summarizing that, and then that's just my business card, more or less. You know who I am, just breaking it down. And I've done this many times around as far as running businesses, management, and ownership. I just want to dedicate my time and effort pretty much to my own business rather than somebody else's. Um, I have a history of putting a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into a business that I don't own, and then it just comes back to bite me in the ass because people usually don't tend to appreciate your hard work. Sometimes, anyways. So I want to put my time and effort into my own business. I've had a passion for this for forever. I've been working on this idea for forever, and I just wanted to go ahead and put a staple on it and present it for what it is. I had briefly wrote in a suggestion to our government months and months ago about this, but it was just a brief summary, not even a paragraph long. So I really just wanted to break it down and present it how I thought it should be. And then, my contact card and pretty much, Alamo Sea Sales, kicking fun in the ass. But, I've got a passion for the outsides, for the boats, for the marina, for this office in particular. We've got summer coming up, and I just love water sports, and I think this would be achievable in some sense. Like I said earlier, it could go one or two ways. It could go like really in depth with all these ideas, or I could peel it back and just do a simple version, which, a boat shop with some special fishing lures and shit. And of course, I would like to do as many of these ideas as possible, but I know they're not all going to be able to be incorporated. So I'd rather present everything that I had in my mind rather than leave anything out. So with that said, I think that's about all that I had on my mind at this time about it. Alamo Sea Sales, my big passion for water sports and boats and bringing some fun out to the ocean. Sorry to ramble.
Okay. If you can send this full product to me, that would be great, just so I can have
Absolutely.
it. And then one other thing I will say is a lot of the things you can do that you're proposing, you can just do now, in terms of the fishing tournament and the boat tours and whatnot. I feel like that's something that can be done.
Right.
Basically, this is what you're gonna. Basically, honestly, what you're gonna be doing to get this business is doing those things already, without the help of city support and whatnot. This is a proving ground. The only one thing I will probably note is that probably won't happen as we're probably not gonna be able to make the food shack a thing. However, there will be food trucks in the future that can go around. Maybe you can call that food truck owner and have them set up there for a time period whenever you guys are operating.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I think this is a great business idea. It's definitely something that helps with the Sandy Shores economy, and I can't wait to see what you guys do and put forward with it. But definitely try and just utilize the events that you can do now.
Do what I can.
And, yeah. Just
Okay.
just get your name out there. A lot of the things I'm looking for and that the government wants to see, along with unique business ideas, is just the matter of being there and being in the community and just being out there and promoting itself. I feel like that's a lot of things people lack when they come to these events, these meetings, and trying to open up their own businesses. They don't really have that drive. They have the initial drive to give me a proposal, but they never really put anything forth afterwards.
Right.
It's never anything. I never see an event from them. I never see any sort of promotional material. I never really see any sort of drive to get the business.
Mm-hmm.
So please just do your best. And honestly, if you are committed as you were to other businesses and organizing all these things, I do think this could be a possible venture. I don't know about the scuba tank, and I definitely don't know about the yacht, but there is the possibility of maybe having boat stop for that area as well, and just keeping it maintained and whatnot. But it will probably be a bit before that happens. It does take a minute, and they the city construction team is currently firing on all cylinders on other projects at the moment.
Of course, yeah. That's why I said,
So,
I guess
honestly,
if
yeah.
I had to like slice it back to like what I would really like it to be, would be, yeah, the boat shop, like a proper boat shop. We do the fishing tourneys. We'll do some sort of boat party. It doesn't have to be yacht party, boat party, whatever. Fishing tourneys, and then if the government could really mainly focus on expanding our fishing economy, would be what is a passion I really have. Like just more fish varieties, being able to go to specific spots to bring boats to, would give them purpose. And then when it comes to the fish stand, that really was just an idea to try to give fish some sort of purpose in our economy. At the end of the day, the restaurants could carry fish, yeah, but there's also fish oil that can be used for medicine. So fish is a part of our economy, and then we could get people out there cleaning as well. But I was just trying to find a reason, for the fish. So, yeah, if you peel back everything, it's a boat shop where we do a hell of a lot of everything. But I want also the fishing community to expand, and that's sort of out of my reach because that's something obviously the government would have to do. But if they could, I can tell you one thing: there's a hell of a lot of fishermen out there that would love to do deep sea fishing. Like, again, just going out far with a specific spot in mind and catching some big fish, and possibly storing them, maybe getting back and cleaning them. That doesn't have to happen, but just being able to catch the fish, go out to specific far spots, catch the fish and bring them back would be wonderful. There's many people that want to do deep sea fishing. Many.
Okay, sounds good. But yeah, that's definitely, if you show the people that want it, hopefully maybe they can bring that over. You know what I mean? But I have.
I was thinking about like maybe getting a little poll or something to do these events, and I could open up a poll or whatever, get people's votes or people's opinions, and then I could present all them all to the city or you, whatever.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe that could work.
But yeah, I
Okay.
definitely, I don't half-ass anything, so if that's what I gotta do, then that's what I'll do. Because, yeah, like I said, I've been working on this for a while, so I'd like to see it happen. If anything, just have a proper boat shop and a better, fishing job or whatever you want to call it would just be wonderful. And that's what it boils down to at the end of the day, is just having a proper fishing place to go to fish and buy boats, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, I appreciate you taking the time to hear me out, and I hope I didn't word vomit too much, and I will try my best to do everything that I can to show you guys that I would like this business and like to make it happen.
Well, definitely send this to me and maybe like a condensed version. And I can forward it to my assistant, and we'll just be watching and waiting on what you do. Okay.
For sure. Well, thank you very much, Leo. Whoop.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you again for your time. I really appreciate it. And yeah, we'll see. I'll see what I can do. I will try my best out there. If I need any help, I'll give you a call.
All right. Sounds good.
Thanks, honey. I appreciate you. Thank you again. It was good to see you.
Well,
Don't let him run you ragged, all right?
yeah.
All right. I'll talk to you soon. Okay. Well, the idea's out there. As to what they do with it, I don't know. Windows poppin'. I figured a lot of things they were gonna like. I knew that this fish stand was gonna be iffy. I'd hoped that it wouldn't be, but I figured it would be. So the fish stand was iffy. She said the scuba stuff was iffy, but all the other stuff can be achieved. But that's why I said, you know, why I wanted to elaborate. At the end of the day, the main point of the whole business is to expand on the fishing industry, to have more fish available, different ways to fish. So I'll have to work on getting her a condensed version. I want to update a couple things, and I will send that to her tomorrow. But I'm glad that at least the idea is out there, and at this point I have to basically do events and shit. Which is the one thing I don't like about this city, man, is when you want to do events, it's just like, for instance, the thing, like what happened with Seton Sands. When they opened up, and not when they opened up, when somebody decided to finally start operating out of there, other people did. So it was like all of a sudden anybody wanted to open up Seton Sands and be running out of it, when before nobody gave a shit. And then no matter what, if you, like, they just want you to sit there and, like, have events and do shit over and over, basically prove to them you want the business. But it's just a little complicated to do some things. I feel like my first step would be to get my own boat, like, as stupid as that sounds. But I feel like I can't do anything, and like, I feel like I can't talk until I get my own boat. She just sounded tired, like that's why I felt bad about bothering her. Usually she's kind of more uppity, but trying to get home so I can. I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna change the presentation so I can go ahead and send it to her. Because I think what she'll do is send that to the government, the people above her. I could have also suggested a fucking radio station, but like that's way more in depth than I want to be. I'm thinking what I can do. We could do the boat parties. We could do boat parties. We could do the fishing tourneys. But see, if we did the fishing tourneys, how am I gonna keep? That's my thing. Is if I do the fishing tourneys, how am I gonna keep track of what people actually have? Because I would have to trust that people come out there and that they gather fish on their own. They don't bring in any fish. I'll have to think of some ideas. Either way, let's go fishing, I guess, while I work on this. Okay. me fix up this. I'll have to bring it so you guys can see it too. But it's actually a Canva project. So let's fix this up real quick. Okay, so this is what we were working on. I think the first couple pages are alright, but there are some things where I started to repeat things I already said. So vision, so this is where the ideas are. Small office, ideas like expanding the fishing industry. Expanding the fishing. Let's see, deep sea fishing. Deep sea fishing. Take out the Coyote Island, that's not gonna work. Jellyfish structures. Voyages. Keep this. Monthly yacht slash boat parties will be the talk of the town. Okay. Do. Is this where? Cut this down. Cut this down. Okay. This is fine. What do we got? Our services. So everything that we do. Voyages. What is that place called? At Tongva Drive. Tongva Valley. Tongva Valley. So Tongva Valley. Okay. I think this is as good as I'm gonna get it. We cut out. Oh yeah. Let me go to the voyages and cut out the Kaio Island. That's not gonna work. So we'll just combine it to these voyages. Let's move this down. Okay. Alright, perfect. That's ready to send to her. PNG. Let me just fix this and then we'll go out there and fish a little bit. I'm gonna have to find a business partner because I can't do all this on my own. I'm gonna have to try. See if I can't get out there and find the best fishermen, the people that are still into fish. Let's move this over. Okay. Hello, this is Hope.
Hello, this is Iris. I'm calling about an interview if you're available or free. Just woke up.
Oh no, you're good. I'm actually just like finishing a meeting right now. When I'm done with this, I can hit you up though if you're around.
Problem.
Yeah. All right. Let me finish up with this and then I'll hit you up.
Sounds good. Have a great day.
All right. You too. Bye bye. All right. I just want to finish doing this first. I want it to be done. What else did I change? Okay, let me save this one. Basically, I have to go through, because they use Google Slides, I have to go through and save each slide so I can update it on the Google thing. Services, bring this out. Okay, that one's good. Let me get the one for voyages. Almost done, guys. Current page. Boop. Download. Beautiful. Wonderful. Oh. Okay. Download this one. I know you guys can't see right now. I'm just doing downloading shit. Current page. We're almost there. This one. Almost done, almost done. Boop, boop. Drag this over like here. Put that here. Okay, I think that's it. Okay. Beautiful. So all right, cool. Beautiful. It's done. The idea's out there. Wonderful. I need to find the people that fish. Let's see, like these people on the app, like that do nothing but fish for a living. Ooh, it's reset. Damn, how does this person have 400 already? That's crazy. What I'm gonna do, I think my first step is, if we have to do events and stuff, obviously I need some help. I can't do it all by myself. And also be a manager at Seton and blah blah blah. I'm gonna make a short questionnaire. See if people can't identify some fish. And find the most passionate fisher people out there available. Those people will basically help me set up the fishing tournaments or whatever. The thing is, like, all the cash prizes and stuff would be coming out of our own pocket, but I mean, that's why if I had help, I just can't do it. I can't do it all on my own. Fuck, I forgot the damn. Oh my god. That's why I've got to find some help. I could do like a small little questionnaire, figure out, you know, the people that are legit fishers, you know, like have a couple of pictures of some fish they have to identify, then answer a couple fishing questions. I can go through the list of people that apply, because only the people that apply are going to be crazy about fishing. Go through the list, find the people with the legit answers that know their shit, call those people to help me out, get those people to basically be my business partners, more or less. At the end of the day, I will be the founder / CEO, and they'll be my managers, the team that I gather together. I'm thinking about maybe 3 people. So, do the questionnaire, get at least about 3 or 4 avid fishermen from it, people that are willing to help me do the shit that needs to be done to get the business up and rolling. Then hopefully they help me on the fishing tournaments, the boat parties, blah blah blah. We get all that going. Then hopefully the government will invest in us and they'll expand the fishing industry, and we can get some specialized bait and fishing equipment, and then eventually get access to the boat shop. That's my plan at the moment. But it first starts with finding some reliable team members to do this. Okay. So, I'm excited, guys. Like, if this works out, I would be so happy. But the first step is to find some teammates. Because unfortunately, I just can't do it all on my own. I'm just not. I mean, I'm around a good bit. But you just can't, like, one person just can't do everything, unfortunately. Alright, I've got to fill up my fish tanks. While I do that, I'm going to take some pictures of some of the fish. I really don't need to... Whatever. Bring a bike down there anyways. I even want to put a helipad on top from a helicopter. But yeah, so you'll come around and let's say this will be the offices, right? This will be my office, obviously. And we'll have the catalog for the boats and stuff somewhere in here or here. I think it'll be better out in the lobby. Have it here so you can look through the boats. We'll have some show boats out here. Like 1 or 2, maybe 3. And then they won't be able to go anywhere. People won't be able to steal them. And then, yeah. Can you imagine? Can you guys imagine that this be my actual work spot? After all this effort, finally get it working. I think they plan on having this to be Vulture Sea and Air. Like they've got the V right here, but... it didn't work out. It could be ass, though. It could be ass. Alamo Sea Sales. Again, my first step is to make a little questionnaire and find some people that would be willing to help pitch in and dedicate their time to this business. I guess what I could do is we do a fishing tourney. People have to take a boat out to a specific area. They come out to that area, and then if they want to enter, I've got to be able to check their pockets first. Make sure that their coolers are empty. And then we just go from there. That would be a good way to do it. Just be like, hey, I got to check your pockets, make sure that your coolers are empty. So this competition's fair. And then before they leave, I check their pockets again and do a count. I could make an L account for Alamo Sea Sales. Are you an avid fisherman? Are you crazy about fish? Fill out our questionnaire. Do what you love today. Could even do a boat race. Do a questionnaire. Then we could do a poll. I gotta do one thing at a time. So I'll make the questionnaire different. So do a questionnaire. Get some people that are interested in fish and want to help me out. Then after that, send out a poll. The poll, like, do you want deep sea fishing? Like, what would you like to see? Blah, blah, blah. Just do like a poll like that. Turn that poll into the government to show them how much people want deep sea fishing. And then from there, once I get my crew and send in that info for the deep sea fishing, then we can start planning boat races, jet ski races, lazy rivers, all that sorts of shit. And we just do event after event until eventually they give us the business. I mean, that's the plan. I just need a team. I need a team of the best fishermen in the city. I'm not even like that great of a fisherman compared to some people. Like, some people already got like 400 fish. I've got like 40. Like, that's crazy, 400 fish. All they do is fish. Nice. I'm so glad that presentation's done. Oh my god, I gotta get that. I have to do that interview. Shit. Joey. Hi, Jojo. Hi, Joe. Joey. Joshua. Josiza. T-Motors ain't buying. They got too much stock. They can't sell. Bam, that's full. Let's go to our next one. Boop, boop. please, fool. Jojo, are you comfortable up there, buddy? You can't be. You can't be comfortable. I don't feel like Leo is very sociable to me. I don't know, like, if she was just tired or wanted to get it over with. I don't know. I gotta make something to eat. I'm hungry. I really want a boat, but I just, like, I would get a boat now if I had some more money, but I need at least like 350k before I can buy a boat. So if I get a boat right now, it's gonna clean out all my money. And like, I don't really need one, I just want one. You see what I'm saying? And I know if I priced it right, if the boat I want, I think costs, let's just say 2.6. I know it's like that much. And then I would have to pay 25%. So I need 160. Yeah, I'm sitting at 234 right now. I would only be comfortable with it if I had 200k extra. So that means I would need 200 plus 160, so 360k. If I have 360k, I'll buy a boat. So I am 130k off. If I can get 130k, I'll buy a boat. That's sort of all I'm working towards right now, is that a new boat, so I can just take it out and go hit the shore. And I want the biggest boat. Jojo, my Jojo, my Jojo. What you doing, Joe? Is that hurting your leg? There, you can go up there if you want to. Get up on the desk if you want to. Get up on the desk, get up on the desk. My Jojo. Joey. Don't do that. That hurts. Your claws is sharp. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Now you get up here, you ass. I've got to keep track of the time. 6 minutes ago. Okay. Ba 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 ba. What's up, Kana? How's it going? How goes it? Nice. Guess you're enjoying the public server. I've been back for the past month or so myself. Manager at Seton Sands, sales associate at Polly's, and I just pitched my business idea to the mayor. That's the reason why I went live. That went pretty well. Of course, she said what I thought she was gonna say, which is what they tell all the businesses here in the city. It's just hold all your events and act like it's open for now, and then if we see you do shit and act like you want the business, then we might give it to you. There's no time estimate or anything. That's the only thing I don't like. It's like they tell you to do the shit, so let's say I start doing it now. Like, there's no guarantee. I could be holding events and acting like it's my business for months. The problem is, just like with Seton, the minute you start doing that, other people who also had similar ideas or want to capitalize on your idea also start doing it. So 9 times out of 10, other people will start acting like they have a business out of the offices, thinking that they have a chance or whatever, and it just causes, like, assholes to come out of the woodwork. Then you're fighting over a business that no one wanted 5 seconds ago until you said that you wanted it. And you have no guarantee from the government if you can even get the business, but you're just hoping that if you do all this effort, they'll at least do it. It's just, I don't like the way businesses work in the city. I don't like knowing that I can put all this effort into a business, whatever, do events, like they want people to do events, and like not have a guarantee that I'm going to get the business, or have some asshole come in and swoop it out from underneath me who might be more well known or whatever. That's what I don't like. So the presentation went well. I mean, she was honest about what she thought could be plausible and not. What could be plausible and what could not be plausible. But again, it's like, hey, go out, throw your events, you know, act like it's a fully operational business, even though I need the government's assistance. One, the whole point was that I want more fish in the water. I want more fish variety. I want deep sea fishing. I want specialized bait, fishing equipment that I can't sell unless they make it. So literally all I can do out of this business is do my boat parties, do my fishing tournaments once a day, which I would have to give the cash prize out of my own pocket. And then that's pretty much all I could do. Like, do my tours, do the fishing tournaments, and didn't do the events. That's all I can do right now without, having an actual business license. It just sucks. That's what I'm saying, because that's what happened at Seton. When Seton had been sitting there for a long time, right? And then when one of the people, I don't know if they got word from the government or what, but when one of the people tried to go for it, all of a sudden you had 3 other mechanics, or whatever you want to call it, groups trying to go for the business all at the same time. Like, it was like once one person like started doing applications and whatnot, then all of a sudden you had like other people doing it as well, and they all had different applications, and you didn't know who was running who, but all of a sudden you had all these guys going for this business, and the truth was they didn't have a guarantee that who was going to get the business. They're just all trying their best. Then eventually you get people that give up, and you get the people that don't give up, and it was just a mess. I just remember being like, because I was going to go for the mechanic shop, like for it to be my business, but I didn't want to get mixed up in all that shit. I was like, well, it's just me, myself, and I. I'm not going to go against these guys with a whole fucking group, and they're out here holding events and doing all this sorts of shit. It's just, I don't know. And I would just be really upset if I start advertising this business is mine, doing all the work, and some asshole came in, slapped his name on it, and stole my idea. Luckily, I've already presented it to the mayor, so she's aware that this is what I wanted to do. Now, I don't know if I was first or whatever, if somebody else has tried, but at least the presentation is done. And I'm just going to do what I got to do in the meantime. Yeah, I'll have a couple events. I'll watch them be great, outdoor water sports events. And hopefully they give me a business. I mean, because that's what I told her at the end of the... I was like, at the end of the day, what I really want the government to do is give us more variety of fish and let us go deep sea fishing. And let this business be a place, a proper boat shop where there will be some demo boats out here on the dock where you can't move. People can take their boats on test drive, get them customized, and then buy their little fishing voyages where they can go out and catch a certain number of fish for a certain amount of time with a certain amount of crew, and then you get a reward for it, especially if you go and clean the fish or whatever. This is all stuff that's out of my hands because I need the government's help. I mean, I could do fishing tourneys, but like I was saying earlier, I'd have to check everyone's pockets before the event started, make sure that nobody didn't pre-bring fish, and then after the tournament, go through their pockets again, count everybody's fish. The person with the most fish will win, and then I have to give out the cash prize myself. That's what I said. My first step at this point, now that the meeting's done, is to make a L account for Alamo Sea Sales, make a small questionnaire to find the biggest fishermen in the city. They're the most people enthused about fish or the ocean in general. I want those people a part of my team. Get a small handful of people together. These people can help me with the cash prizes and everything. At the end of the day, I'm still going to be the founder/CEO, but if the business gets going, one, I can hire these people so they're not my enemy, my competition. They'll be working for me. So get the people that are doing the most fishing, the most avid about boats and fishing, get them on my team. If we get the business, I'll make them managers. At the end of the day, I'll still be the owner/CEO. It'll be a small fucking crew because it's a small building. Maybe I'm thinking 3 managers plus myself, and then have a couple workers, a handful around here cleaning up the dock. They get the little picnics around here, seating area. Yeah, that's just what I'm gonna do for now. Again, my vision is for it to be a place where you can, unlike Vulture Sea and Air, have the boats out here, like how they got their helicopters down there. Have boats out here for show, the showroom. be a place where sailors can come bring their boats, fish, have a good time. Well, I forgot to mention. By the way, I forgot to mention. I'm not sure on future plans for marina building. But if a type of aquarium is possible, it would be cool. It would be cool for that building. Just a thought. Just a thought. Idea to mention. Okay. I know you do gang shit. I mean, it's like you do one or two lives. You either do the gang shit, like type of crime life, or you do like the civ/business life. I don't mind the gang life, but I just find this more fulfilling. Yeah, the civ shit's really lacking, but if you look down the on the Discord, Ravage was asking civs like what ideas they had, like to improve the civ life or whatever. So there was a couple people talking about fishing and whatnot. What is? Hello.
Hey Hope, how you doing?
All right. How about yourself?
Not bad, not bad. Hey, this is Max Mitchell.
Yeah, I know. What's up?
Hey, I have a buddy of mine that's looking to sell a vehicle, and I didn't know if Big Polly's bought vehicles.
Oh no, the only places that will buy vehicles is T-Motors and Cut Up. But I think T-Motors, I think they're not buying right now, because whenever they post it says not buying. So your only shot is going to be either a self-sale or try and Cut Up.
Okay, alright, sounds awesome.
Alright, no problem.
Alright, thanks.
No problem. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Let me finish up this tub and then I'll go. But see, that's my point. Everyone does that. Everyone does the fishing for eco, right? So that's why they need to expand on it. But like I said, they asked that in the Discord the other day for civs. I put in this idea as well, and I said that I was gonna go talk to Leo about it, which I did. But I'm just hoping, like, if they can just expand on this fishing industry, like, have more fish out there. That's what I was telling Leo. Have more fish, like a reason to take the boats out onto the water to specific areas to catch these fish. Like, that's all we need, and it should be easy enough to be done. Like, I don't understand, like, what's the holdup on it. Which they did have, like, they did update the fishing not too long ago, where they made the app. They made the app and they added a couple more things, but it really wasn't that much to it. And I really don't like the way they have the fishing tournaments set up. It's all done through the app, like, automatically. There's no, like, gathering of people and shit. So that's what I'm saying. Everyone does the fishing for eco, so it would just be great to expand on that, on the fishing economy. Which is why I told her, like, the voyages would be great for the business. Just being able, like, kind of like how the weed orders are. Like, you do, like, a voyage, and those voyage, you can either go clean up the ocean, or it's based off your crew. A small crew, a medium crew, or a large crew. And you just go out and you catch a certain amount of fish at a certain area. We're about to do an interview. Unfortunately, I promised. Well, I didn't promise, but I told this girl I would do it. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I like to fish right there, in front of my house. But I want to bring a purpose for boats to the city. One, we need a better boat shop, which would be the point of the business. A better boat shop with demo boats out front, like a proper boat shop, not like some second thought at Vulture. Add more boats, customize boats there, then be able to buy special fishing stuff, whether that be the lures, bait, whatever. And then fishing voyages, which would be like weed orders. You go and you buy one, or, you come across weed orders, but for these you'd buy them for a small price. And you can either go clean up the ocean or go out and fulfill fishing orders based on your crew size, and you have to do it with a legal vessel. Then after you catch the fish, you'd have to go to a certain dock, which there won't be, like, not every dock will be available, but a certain dock. I say like to have a dock per, like, body of water, so maybe like one over here, one over here, one over here, these docks, and you go to these docks to clean the fish and prepare them for sale. And then yeah, you'll go and unload your fish and sell them. That's what I want to happen. So, like, not only is it, for the business, but it's also for the whole fishing economy and thought of it and everything. So that's where it, like, goes past my hands a little bit. But if they can, like, I know she said something about, like, basically getting a poll or getting numbers on, like, on how many people want deep sea fishing. Like, it almost sounds like she thought that there's, like, because I kept saying there's a lot of people that want deep sea fishing, which is AKA, going out, taking a boat out to a far body of water and catching fish, like rare fish. And I was like, you don't know how many fishermen want to be able to do that. I was like, almost any fisherman I've ever talked to wants the ability to do that. What's going on? You're closing?
No, I was just gonna try to get it all cleaned up and shit before we have a bunch of people come in.
Alright, well, I'm gonna be upstairs doing an interview.
Gotcha, okay. I can't see any of that. Okay, I gotta take a nap. I'll be right back.
Yes,
You work here?
I do.
Are you guys open?
No, we just put out a post. We're doing some maintenance right now. We're gonna need a few
Oh.
minutes.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that. I'm sorry. Thank you.
It's alright. What maintenance is he trying to fucking do? Like, how did this get all fucked up, dude? Iris, is that Iris?
Yes, sure is.
Hello, I'll be right with you. I've got to help fix up the shop real quick. Just give me a couple minutes. I'll be right there.
No worries.
Oh my god, I can't do anything without... I'm gonna lock this door. If anybody happens to ask, we're doing a little maintenance right now. We'll be open up in a couple minutes.
Okay, sounds good.
Come on.
Yeah, I'm trying to clean up and get more repair kits and clean everything up real quick.
I've got all this restocked, so besides the random stuff around the shop, you can open it back up.
Gotcha.
Are you being helped?
Like, is this shit open?
Oh, really? Alright, 1 second.
Hey, is this open?
We were doing a little maintenance. Give us a second.
If you want me to do that, I just you're doing
Wow.
do that interview. I can do maintenance if you like.
Oh, we're already almost done now.
Okay. Mind if I sit in on your interviews? See Your style?
You can. Why are you doing these ink bars right now, dude? I don't need these right now. Fuck off.
I know you're making the.
Okay. Sorry, Iris, you can come with me.
Yep, 1 second.
How are you doing today?
All right.
I'm alright, how about yourself?
I am doing great.
Wonderful. Oh, I meant to hold that open for you.
Good.
I know it's a little awkward, there's not like a chair right in front, but whatever. We can sit wherever, or whatever you feel comfortable doing. Give me
Okay,
a second
I will.
to get situated.
Okay. I'm gonna finish cleaning up and then I'll open up the doors.
Let me get myself situated. Scared the shit out of me. Rocky Man, thank you very much, dude. Okay. Let me get my paperwork together. Give me a second.
Take your time.
Oh my god. I guess I can't do two things at once.
I've heard of them.
Okay, let me get my paper.
That's not me.
Okay, so you might want to make sure you're not yelling because there are very thin walls between us and downstairs.
I'm gonna
Okay.
stand here a second. Can't hear you.
What's up, Jay? So, yeah, so just, you don't want to be yelling. So what, it's, Iris, what's your last name?
Iris Davenport.
Iris Davenport. Okay, bear with me, because in between I will be writing your answers down, as I like to keep track of everything, so just, if there's a brief moment pausing in between your responses and my replies, just, it's not awkward, I'm just trying to write it down, okay?
Sounds good.
Okay, the first one is if you just want to tell me a little bit about yourself, whatever you think might be good information to know.
Oh, well, I am Iris Davenport. I used to, I guess my friends would say I used to collect jobs. I had a lot of jobs back in the day, and I thrived in every one. I became manager at most places.
You work on this
I've owned a couple businesses. I've run a lot of events. I do love running events. Let's see what else. I like to talk a lot. I do like to yap.
Nothing wrong with that.
Mm-mm.
Okay. So are you a part of a gang right now?
Nope. No game.
Wonderful. And what is your availability?
Literally anytime in the early NA, late NA, literally any day I can be around.
You said early NA to late
Early
NA?
or yeah, early or late.
Oh my god. Okay, and do you currently work for any other mechanic shop?
No, no other mechanic shop.
Sorry, I keep having to tab so I can get to this little notepad over here, guys. And I know you briefly just talked about it, but how about, do you want to go into your previous work experience a little bit, or
Oh, where do I begin? Okay.
you don't have to list it all, but if you want to get, whatever, a brief synopsis or whatever you think is appropriate.
Okay. Yeah,
Hey!
I used to work at Stroke Masters a while ago. And I owned a company called Lux Events. I also was a dealer at Sunrise Autos a long, long time ago. And then I worked at a couple food places, but I don't think that's really relevant here.
Okay, so you've got a little experience with cars and whatnot. I see you like events. That's good to know. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you... Let me reword this. How much do you know about cars on a scale of 1 to 10?
Currently I would say I'm about like a 3, 4. Not too confident, but honestly, if I just study, I could be a 10 easily.
Okay, that works. And I guess earlier you said you're talkative, so you feel pretty confident in your social skills.
Yes, that was honestly my favorite part about working at Stroke Masters, is just talking to everybody coming in and fixing their cars.
Okay. So you can handle a fast-paced / busy work environment that's in Sandy, right? So there's two parts to that. A busy / fast-paced work environment, and 2, a place that's out here in Sandy.
Yep, I can handle both. I am very good under pressure.
And you like coming out here to or are you a resident?
I'm not a resident, but I do have a car, so no problem.
That works. Okay. And can you handle 5 hours of work a week and work a minimum of at least 20 minutes each time you clock in? You think you can handle those?
Yeah, that sounds simple. Easy enough.
Okay, just a side question. Do you happen to know what kind of car repairs there are available? Like just the basic ones?
I know that there's the big and I know that there's the full. Haven't seen too much of the new repair things after the economy collapse.
I got you. It's just a question, just to see where you're at. So there's a full. That's what you said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Full, and then there's the basic.
Okay. So she knows about the basic. Okay, those are my my questions at first. Now we're going to go into some situational questions. So I just want you to answer honestly and tell me how you would react to some situations, okay?
Okay.
Just be honest. Don't shit me and tell me what you think I want to hear. I want your honest answer, okay?
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
Hit me.
So then don't. It's not under pressure or anything, but just situational. So let's say you go and clock in, and there's one other coworker already here and working. How do you start your shift?
Oh, well, I'd of course say, "Hey, what's up? You know, what's going on? How's your day?" And then I would just, talk with them, be nice, and whenever a car comes in, I of course would take the first one, and then it would alternate between who would get what repair.
Okay. Next one is, so a race is over and multiple cars pull up at the same time. How do you feel / how do you handle that? And you're alone.
Well, I'm alone. Well, I usually just go for, whoever drives in first and parks their car. And then I would just go down the line. Feel like I wouldn't be too bothered or pressured since I've been through it before.
All right. So let's say a customer pulls in and as soon as they pull in, they start yelling for a repair and some service. Well, there are 2 other cars already waiting, and again, you are alone. How do you handle that?
Ooh. Honestly, I don't tolerate disrespect. So I would say, in my opinion, I would say, if you are in a hurry, then you should go to another shop. Because there are 2 other people waiting, and I'm not going to just service you because you're throwing a fit. That's what I would say.
Wonderful. Sorry, I'm not going to elaborate too much. I'm just going to let you answer and move on to the next one. But, okay. Alright, so let's say you've worked a busy shift by yourself, and your friends are calling you to hang out. You still are at work. How do you end your shift? What do you do to finish up your shift and leave?
I would just close up shop whenever there's no other cars coming in. I probably wait like at least 3 minutes before I close. And if nobody comes in, then I would just clock out and head out. If not, my friends can wait.
I got you. I will add, we have a big, well, let me re-elaborate. There are things you do have to restock here, and we prefer you to do them before you leave. Are you okay with restocking at the end of your shift?
Yeah.
All
you just have to show me what to do, but yeah.
Yeah, of course. Alright, so that's, we're not Larry, so I'm not gonna, we don't have too long of a line of situational questions, but I'm just gonna end up with a couple fun freebies. What's your favorite hangout spot in the city or in Los Santos?
Ooh, my favorite hangout spot would be my dream house in Rockford. It has a really nice roof that you can climb on top of. I would usually just chat with my friends up there, enjoy the view.
Ooh, Rockford, okay. And what is your favorite thing to do in the city?
My favorite thing, I like to cause a lot of chaos. A lot of, SBS type of going around, meeting new people, being a little quirky, I guess you would say. And yeah, but I usually do that with my friends. If not, then I sometimes race for fun. I'm not good at it, but I do race for fun.
Nothing wrong with that. Alright, and last but not least, what is your guilty pleasure food?
Pasta. More specifically, carbonara. I will never get tired of it. Ooh, or curry. I love curry.
Oh, that sounds good right now. I'm so hungry.
God, you should eat. I'm also hungry.
I will after this. You've made me hungry for some pasta. Okay. That's pretty much all I got. I don't want to, make it too long and miserable. Do you have any questions for me right now? You got anything on your mind?
No, honestly, I don't have any questions.
Perfect. So how it works with me is when I shop, even when I shop around or when I hire people, I like to hear everyone out first before I make decisions. Like instead of telling you right here and now you're hired, you take up a spot, blah blah blah. I want to go ahead and hear a couple more people out because you're my first one really that has came to their interview. So right now you're ahead of the pack for that reason because I've reached out to a handful of people. You're the first one to come through with their interview, and you also have experience, so that's good. I'm not saying anything bad, but yeah.
Hell yeah.
Like I said with my shopping, I just like to know all my options that are out there. So I do want to hear from a couple more people, and if I don't, then I will reach back out to you. So either way, you'll get an answer probably in the next day or two. I'm just gonna do a couple more interviews, and then yeah, give me a day or two. You'll hear back out from me. If everything's good to go, you can come in, do your training with me or whoever. I'm always around during late NA to AU to EU, like insomnia hours. The NA is usually some other folks, even Wyatt here to my right or left. He's a manager as well. There's a few of us. I think there's like 4 or so, and then there's Jay, the CEO, whatever you want to call him. So, yeah, I'm usually around at weird hours, but we can plan it. You know, I can come in whenever or whoever. But yeah, give me a day or two to review everything, and then I will reach back out to you. Otherwise, that's all I got for now. And thank you for coming in, and thank you for your patience. I would have interviewed you yesterday, but I got a little tied up outside the city, so my apologies.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. I was also a little tied up, so this was perfect timing.
Perfect. And yeah, I because you got history with Stroke Masters and everything, and you came out first. You are ahead of the pack, so. And plus, I worked at Stroke Masters too, so. There's the Stroke Masters love. I hear they're trying to open it back up.
I know. I wonder who's gonna get it.
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. I think this is. I mean, ultimately, I think this is a cool shop. It's in Sandy, so it's not as busy as the ones in the city. Like I've noticed recently, a lot of the races have been ending in the city, so they've been getting a lot of the racing crowd. But we do get every once in a while when they end up here. We stay pretty steady, but obviously, you know, we're a little bit different than Stroke Masters and Cut Up. But I like to think that the shop's a little bit cooler than Stroke Masters. We've got the cool upstairs with the bar and everything. And then, you know, it's popping over here in Sandy. You've got everything nowadays. So, it's a cool little shop.
Coming up here, so.
Yeah. It's a cool little shop outside the city. You know, as long as you understand that, you know, it's an outside the city shop, so it does operate a little bit differently. But it's a cool shop with cool people, and we're pretty laid back here. As long as, you know, you follow the basic rules, you do what you're supposed to do. You know, that's it. You make your paycheck and you go home. So I appreciate you coming out again, and like I said, just give me roughly a day or two, and as soon as I'm ready, I'll reach back out to you. And even if I don't select you, I still reach out to let people know, you know, hey, it didn't happen, because I don't want people to just, you know, wait for me. But in the scenario that something, you know, it doesn't work out, you're always considered for the next round, so just keep that in mind. But everything's good for right now, so like I said, just give me a day or two and we'll reach back out. Otherwise, that's all I got for you, Iris.
Sounds good. Let me give you my number officially.
Yeah.
I'll give it to both of you.
Wonderful. And there's mine as well.
Perfect. Thank you.
But thank you very much, Iris.
I look forward to hearing from you.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, you too.
So it's your first call back, yeah?
Yeah. I was well, she's the only one that came in so far, but I've got two others that we just keep not running into each other, playing phone tag. But yeah. So I've got two more at least planned for right now, and then I'm waiting on at least 3 or 4 to reply. But if it's been too long and they still haven't replied, I'm just gonna move on. Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and wait like more than 5 days for you to respond to my message. You can just wait for the next batch of hiring, I guess.
Yeah. So I took some notes. By the way, great job interviewing. Good questions. I took some notes. I don't know if you want to hear what I thought.
I mean, what about her?
Yeah.
I mean, sure.
So she worked at Stroke Masters, but she said her knowledge on mechanical stuff was like a 3. Kind of. Maybe it's been a while. Maybe that's probably what it was.
Yeah, I mean, Stroke Masters was open quite a while ago, so I wouldn't be surprised. Just probably doesn't feel that confident,
Yeah.
or
That was prior to the collapse.
doesn't know if things have changed. So
Yeah.
is there nobody downstairs?
Let me check.
Shouldn't be nothing. Shouldn't be a four.
Hey, sorry about that. We thought somebody was down here. How's your day?
Oh shit, man! I can't make it more than half an hour. Like fucking head on.
Ugh, I hate serving these kind of people.
Trash, man. Horrible. Locals doing the Macarena everywhere I go.
Sorry to keep you waiting, by the way.
Don't apologize to him. Fuck this dude.
Yeah, the body engine's up. It's on the house.
What's on the house?
It's on the house. The body engine. Yeah.
Thank you.
Sorry to keep you waiting, man. There you go.
That guy didn't have to wait that long. I would have told him to kiss my ass.
All right, so let's see. Now you had good questions. Like, what you do when you first come out shit? It's just like, I first customer, like, my approach would be different. It's like, all right, what's the problem? Like, you know, it's more of a
no.
surveying the situation first, like not trying to jump in, you know. But
yeah, no, I don't. The situational questions, that's why they're situational. It's just to see how they respond. I don't give them the correct answer. Yes, I would have said differently, but I'm not going to correct them because I don't want them to adjust their answers. Like I told her at the beginning, I don't want her to bullshit me. I wanted her to be honest. So those are things that I do keep in consideration when it comes to the situational questions, is how I would that's why I corrected her on, so you would leave and you wouldn't restock. But I think that's something that could easily go overlooked with someone who hasn't been in a mechanic shop in forever, that there are things that have to be restocked. So I don't necessarily hold it against them, but it is something I keep in mind, along with, you know, if they got dressed for the interview, how sociable they were, how enthusiastic they were. I mean, otherwise, she was alright. She's got experience, seems like she likes events, kind of talkative. She says that she is pretty talkative. Seemed semi-enthused, but could have just been a little bit nervous. I'm not going to hold it against her. All in all, I thought it was an alright interview.
She's like, I love chaos. I love SBS. I'm like, oh shit. I I hope that like the shop doesn't get blown up. But I guess you gotta have a little bit of excitement, right?
Yeah, I don't think she meant it literally. She doesn't seem like the type to go and blow shit up. But and she's not a part of a gang, so that's also important. She's not got no one to blow shit up with. So I think she just meant that in like, you know, likes to have fun type of thing. But yeah, she was all right. I mean, in my thoughts, she would be a decent candidate. As again, I just like to know all the options first before, you know, making a decision. You could easily, you know, find somebody that's just as good the next time around, and then you're like, fuck, I just hired them and took up a spot. So at least that's how I like to do it. I can't speak on other people that want to make a decision, you know, right after.
You've been doing this for a long time. That's why I asked. Like you're very experienced in this. So.
Well, one thing I've learned is if you make a decision too soon, you just might. A lot of people, not a lot, but you'll get a 50-50 want to bullshit you during an interview. And it's hard. That's why I do the situational questions, to sort of bring out their true character and not to bullshit me and tell me things I want to hear. And then I just don't think that you can get a clear understanding of somebody like during the first interview. You give them a time to marinate on it. Not only can you see like if they really want the job and they'll, you know, go out of their way to try and, you know, show that they want it, or, you know, even go through like contact you again and be like, is there an update? Just little things like that. Yeah, I just don't like to make a decision off the bat. Not without knowing all the options first, just because there could be a better candidate right around the corner. But once you got everyone, then yeah, you can make a decision.
Yeah. It makes me wonder. I wonder who. Yeah, it's a good venue right up by the pier.
Wait, what's that? I don't know why you're coughing a little bit.
Am I?
Sometimes when you talk, but talk again.
1 2 1 2.
Yeah, you're clear now.
Okay.
What about the pier?
That's a good location. Stroke Masters. It's a great location. Real big parking lot. It's by the pier. It's like,
yeah, honestly,
kind of out of the city, but like, you know, it's.
They should have, when the city had came back from that collapse, honestly, they should have been brought back into business and not Rusty's. But Dick sort of pulled a fast one on the Stroke Masters management team and opened up Rusty's on the DL because of his connections, so they kind of got screwed. But I will say the people that were running Stroke Masters originally were really good at it. They like had really good paperwork and like email chain, like they were professional. And I felt so bad for them when they lost it. I was like, God damn, you guys put so much into it, and they can never get the business back because they opened up Rusty's.
Who got it? Or who was that? Because I feel like I applied a long time ago there.
I think it was Lee. I think the name was Leon and somebody else. It was like it was a girl and a guy. It was so long ago, it's hard for me to say. I just remember them. I think it was like Leon and somebody else, but don't quote me on that. I'll have to do a little bit digging for that.
It's not important. It's not important.
But they were good. I'll just say that much. They ran the shop really well. I thought they was good managers, so they just got cucked pretty much. Oh shit!
So I sold a bunch of zinc bars, so that's good.
Nice.
It was like 38,000. So.
Did you put that in the bank account?
Yep, sure did.
Cool. Oh, we're running a little low on bars. I don't know. Let me see.
On which ones?
Oh shit! I am not clocked in. Oh, never mind. They're in here.
you'd probably want to get. If you don't get a full now, the next one you definitely get a full. If you can get away with the basic, it depends what you're doing.
Well, driving off a mountain just to get some blanks, so I'd rather just get a.
Oh, okay. You can get by with the basic. I mean, as long as you're not like getting like a racer like that. Yeah.
Oh yeah. No.
But the next one time you come, you're gonna need a full.
All right.
I took my little sign down.
So you went flying off the mountain, huh?
I mean, I lowered the suspension. I just ended up just like throwing it into the ravine. I don't know.
Sometimes you just gotta sand it, man. You know what? That's what it is. You got a level 5 suspension.
Oh.
I'm gonna take a nap real quick.
All right.
I'm seeing shit. Maybe my sign's there and I'm just seeing shit. Song needed for auto commercial. Wow. I kind of got an inkling to play Red Dead, dude. Oh, let me in, let me in. to try a couple other people. Because they're not replying as far as the interview goes. I'm going to give them a couple more days. But these people should be replying by now. Where is it? Where are you? Didn't Claire get hired? I think she did. I think she got hired already. I'm gonna have to look. They hired 1, 2, 3. We could try Ezekiel. Oh, I need somebody with this time though. EU to NA. I'll contact him and Ezekiel. You guys can't see the sheet. I'm not gonna share the sheet with everybody. I don't want everybody to look at it. Wait, what is this guy's response here? Oh, there's Max too. There's 3 of them I could see.
No, you put it in the garbage truck. Put it in the garbage truck.
Thank you. I need to leave in about 15 minutes.
I know you're good. Go ahead and leave. I was gonna head out too. I'll be back
Okay,
later.
all right. We're stocked up on, I mean, you stocked up pretty much everything, I think.
Yeah, I'll be back after storm probably.
Yeah, I'm just trying to do a little bit cleanup before I go.
You're good. I just was coming in to do that. I had just got done talking with the mayor.
Oh, how's she doing?
I think she was in a little bit of a bad mood, or at least tired, one or the other. I felt
probably stress. It's a tough position, man.
Yeah, I felt bad, but I had been trying to talk to her about this business for a while, so I just wanted to get it over with.
All right, I'll be I don't know if you're heading out now. As soon as I finish these 2 things here, I'm
No, yeah, I'm
heading
going. I'm going out now. So I'll see you
Seem
later.
to figure out how to open up the dumpster truck.
Oh, did you sign into the labor app? You clock in with the labor man?
I have to clock in? Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
okay,
with the labor
that's
man.
fine. Okay, yeah, I'll clock in. I appreciate it.
Uh-huh. All right, I'll see you later.
Later. I'm shutting it down any second now.
All right. I'm gonna close the front door. Oh, wait. Wait, let me look at something. Is there a Claire? We don't have a Claire.
Where'd that guy go? Anyways, I'll find him.
He's running towards, he's running on the street.
Okay.
I saw him run to the right.
Alright.
Alright, later. Let's try and contact these people. See if we can't get a couple more interviews going. Maybe tonight. Alright. Who did I say I was gonna contact? We're gonna contact... Claire. Let's do this. 898 444 7973. Actually, hold on. Four 7973. Hello, Claire. Do. And then we'll try Messiah. That's who I want. 923 473 3402. And then let's do one more. Let's try Max. 647 915 7662. Hello. has been contacted. Messiah. Oh, no. Undo that. Messiah's been contacted, and so has Claire. We can try London as well. What does it say? Three 7 4 40 94. Alright, last one. Now we've contacted everybody. Okay, cool. So, we'll see who responds from here on out. God damn it. There went my fucking light. Three's full, so we just need 4. Got the dang pressure washer. Dang it. Can I take a picture? I have to take a picture of some of the fish. I'm gonna have to go catch some saltwater fish too, or freshwater. Let me see if there's any freshwater places to fish. What is this? Freshwater. Freshwater. Saltwater. Large saltwater. Could go out there by that dock. Small freshwater. Fuck it, let's go out there. Grab some bait. Had some sitting in my house for forever. Where are you? Oop. Lock it. Dude. I would have gave anything to have this house. I would love this house. Wait, what was the fucking... What's the house number on this? It's Catfish View 01754. Catfish. Fish Review 01. So it first sold for 841. Then they sold it again. It's been sold 3 times. Oh, there's another Catfish 01. Either way, these shits are going for $1 million, yo. It's crazy. I mean, I get it. Oh, I don't want to get down here and not be able to get back up. That's what I'm worried about. This guy's in the way. I haven't caught these fish in a while. I started fishing where I fish because I think the freshwater is more valuable. flounder, beaverfish. Do 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 do. Almost there. Two more. Damn, her car was silent when she pulled up out of here. Two more. want two more. Give me two more fish, two more fish, yeah. Cool. What's the matter, Pimpin? Hold on, girl. She's got a little OUT, so I gotta hurry up. You gotta go out. I'm coming. Let me just get to the house. Give me 1 second. Hold on, Pam. Two, three, four. Let me go put this bait away, and then I gotta take her outside. Mission accomplished. Thought about going after like one of those houses for sale, but it's just too much. Alright, I gotta take Penny out. Give me 1 second.
Hello!
I'm about to have to take a food break because I'm quite hungry. But I'm glad I could do the meeting and everything else, so I gotta just put together a little questionnaire and go from there. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna take some time to just eat. I think I'm gonna close the stream. If I get back in and oh my gosh, James Big 12, I missed you, my friend. Sorry, I was taking my dog down. Thank you so much for following, my friend. If no one's told you today, I'm gonna tell you right now, you're beautiful, you are loved, and you are important. Sorry for the 5-minute delay, buddy. I was taking my doggy out. So yeah, hopefully this works out. I guess we'll follow Hope on her mission to try and get this business up and going. And hopefully it works out. I mean, I'm going to put forth this effort into my own business this time instead of somebody else's. So once, if things pick up with this business, then I might have to leave one of my jobs that I got now, or I'll just, you know, do what I can. But I'm glad that's done with. The idea's out there. At least it's known that I'm trying to get that building, that business. They know that I can handle it, so whew. Mission accomplished, folks. Congos, 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 I'm in the studio room singing my lungs out. This is the best window I have, and it's in here. I don't know what, like, the layout of this house. I guess maybe they wanted the kitchen to be over here. It just doesn't make any sense with the front door over here. I think the layout I have is the best layout for this house. I don't know what else you would do for it, to be honest with you. Like, what the hell else could you do with this little space? The way I've done it sort of makes it bigger than what it is. It's not a very big house, but it's something. And I definitely know that I could sell it for triple what I got. Let's see, 2, 4, 6. Hell, even more than that. Triple, quadruple. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, I could get away with 800K. 4 times what I paid for it. Do do do. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap here so I can go eat in peace, and then if I feel like it, we'll be back. If not, then hey, there's a nice little 4-hour stream. Okay, thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate y'all. I'm sorry again for the delay and my lack of being here. You know, sometimes you just don't feel like streaming. I don't know what else to say. I apologize. I hope you guys can forgive me. Thank you so much for the follows today. Will with another Prime, Rocket Man, aka Jay, James Big. Thank you guys very much for your follows, and I'm glad to be back. I'll try my best to keep it up every day, even if it's, you know, a simple little 3-4 hour stream. I'm not gonna put pressure on me to try and, you know, keep up with these 6-8 hour streams. Like, it's just, they wear me out. So I'll do the best I can. You know, some content's better than no content, you know? But in the meantime, I'm going to go eat this food, get a little energy back. And if I feel up to it, I'll turn the stream back on. If not, then I'll see you guys in the next one, hopefully tomorrow. All right? Thank you guys. Appreciate you. Good night. In case I don't see you again, my friend. My friend. See you again, my friend. See you again, my friend. I'll see you again, my friend.